automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Detroit Lions.
Greg Zuerlein set to kick off.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. This is taken just short of the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Takes it up to the 40. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here to his running back. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And to give this time to the tailback. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
You want an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here. Out of the gun. And he needed to get to the midfield strike, but he can't do it. He's about a yard short. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Swift fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
tackle made.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Shotgun snap to Locke. That is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Locke. Flush to his right. And Swift out of the backfield. Man, he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. He'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game and leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed. And they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Well, good job shifting right, finding his target. Now down the backfield, there is inside the 30. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a 1st.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed and the agility, so good with running up the catch. And early in the first quarter, so they're going to
Yeah, exactly right. It was really difficult to try to defend him if you want to place him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch. A lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
By Malik Jefferson.
They went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. They go back to the ground. This time Swift. He's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Brings their line set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Second and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
A gain of 40.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. 6-0 our score after one.
Lions 6, Raiders nothing.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Gafford, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up second down. Rico Gafford, the intended target, but it'll be second down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have drawn even here. They can take the lead with the extra point to come. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Raiders 7, Lions 6.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Throwing on first down is Locke. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing again on second down. Locke eluding the pressure right. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Locke to throw. Throwing deep for Galladay. He's got it. Complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but number 30 takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. First and 10, here's Locke. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Again, they'll throw with Locke. The hitter here is complete. And brought down, and not before they're inside the 25. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
On first down, Locke. Throw here, that's complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
To Jamal Agnew. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Locke. Left side, he's got it. Complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Brings up 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Here's a quick throw complete to Gallaudet. He'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2. From the gun, it's Locke. Escaping the pressure running. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with the pass, and it works out on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
2nd and 5.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He'll let this go deep for runs. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. That's a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
On the It's Swift to start the drive. And not a whole lot doing there, as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Locke. Flushed out right. Throwing deep for the guy's made. Complete. Into the outbounds. Just shifting up the right thing. 32 on the play.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. And now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Block working out of the gun. That's right. To the races down the right side. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards.
And goal to go.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. A carry here for the big tight end. And they'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Donald Parham taking it in. And the Lions add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've gotten the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing it.
Hooked in the air, intercepted.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. After the turnover, here's Locke. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Locke. Find his running back. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They look to throw. It's Locke. They try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Block now to throw. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got it. Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
48-yard line.
From the gun, Block. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Detroit Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 34. On 1st down, Swift. Given 4 yards there, it'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the 30-yard line.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. From the 30 on 2nd down. Locke firing quickly here, and that's complete. He's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
They have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
2nd and 4.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup at about 40.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They're going to run this right tight end. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Wow, this is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The 10-yard incompletion, but still now facing 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd down and goal.
They'll run with Swift. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. DeAndre Swift with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys.
Let's call inside the 20. It's a big play there for Vegas. 57 yards.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
A gain of 4.
2nd and 6. That's caught by Water out left side. And he'll be brought down in what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll set up a throw. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
And the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They get this out left. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
28. Raiders 15.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st down.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but that before reaches the 27.
Seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Second and 13. Lock. There's that man again. It's complete. But he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and back into the 5. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. goes long. Flush to his right. That's complete. Right around the 8. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2. Block going to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
36. Raiders 15.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because...
And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
50 yards.
Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
15-yard line.
Shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanket the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn them yet another first down.
On the play. And the Raiders
back to throw again. But it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Block now on first down. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. The full right sideline here is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
10 at the 49-yard line.
This is Swift on the counter. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. From the 45 on second down. Block. To the side. It's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. They try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Throwing his lock on third down. And heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down at the 28. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
First down, Raiders.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And again this time to the tailback. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will take over. And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Well, Brandon, they're getting to 2-0, and this time they're able to take a knee at the end and secure the victory.
Preseason, coach said their goal, they obviously want to win everything. He said, I think we can get off to a 3-0 start. Well, here they are looking at 2-0 right now. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for Detroit, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
He's a
for the wins. Came in a drop on a 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on a 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was pop, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he falling again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with it, so what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on a 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins.